Here we will see create database command in SQL Server. We must follow the following rules for creating a new database in SQL Server. The name of the database should be unique within a particular server instance. It must also comply with the SQL Server identifiers rules. Typically, the database name has the maximum of 128 characters. The create database command should be executed in auto commit mode. That is, you cannot roll back the transaction. We can create a database in SQL Server with two ways. First, using transact SQL command, and second, using SQL Server Management Studio. First, we'll see creating database with SQL command. The create database statement is used to create a new SQL database. The syntax for creating a database is create database with database name, where database name specifies the name of the database that which we want to create in the system. For example, create database sampledb. Here database sampledb is created in the system. Next, we can create the database using SQL Server Management Studio. For this, first right click the database and choose the new database from the menu item. Then enter the name of the database and click OK. To view the newly created database from the Object Explorer, just refresh the button. The database that you have created is shown in this menu. Now we'll see creating the database from SQL Server. For this, we will open Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. Then we'll connect the SQL Server. SQL Server Management Studio is displayed. To execute a command, we should open the query window with new query. And here we will write a command create database, and the database name I will give sampledb, and I will execute this. It will display the command commands completed successfully. To check whether the database created or not, we will refresh this and we will click on this database menu. Here sampledb database is created. Second method to create a database is using SQL Server Management Studio. For this, we will right click here database and then new database. I will give your name sampledb1 and I will click on OK. Here sampledb1 database is created.